TV producer, businessman, media mogul, father. Acun Ilicali is more than just a well-known name in Turkey. He's a man who started as a sports reporter, rising to become one of the most influential and powerful media figures in the country. And now, with the recent acquisition of Hull City Football Club, he has his sights set on English football. A man who probably spends more time in the air than on land, Acun invited me into his world to follow the Acun Media journey from Istanbul to Hull. How do you live over different time zones? Because you film in the Dominican Republic, you live and have businesses in Istanbul, and now you have responsibilities in the UK and Hull.
The system is I have my own timeline. So in Turkey, I sleep every day 6 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
So when I go to Dominican Republic, it makes 11 o'clock in the evening. So I live in the same slot all around the world. So that makes me more comfortable. So in Turkey, in Dominican Republic, I wake up 5 o'clock in the morning. 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock. In Turkey, I wake up 11 o'clock in the morning. So this makes me go all around the world with the same timeline.
One thing I noticed when we drove up to the stadium, I saw the big Turkish flag. It's like Turkey have finally made it to England. I mean, how does it feel right now to be the pride of your country, that you've done something so momentous?
Yeah, actually, I'm extremely proud, first of all, because for me, a challenge in British football is a dream, and I made it. Now, of course, I was not expecting this much welcome from this beautiful city. At the end of the day, we are coming from one part of Europe to the other part of Europe, and so when I saw them all around with Turkish flags, I was very proud, and I felt immediately inside the city and one part of the city, because this welcoming for us is very important. You know, in Turkey we have the hospitality to all the foreigners, and we love foreigners, and we want them to come and we enjoy. But I don't feel it all around the world. I don't want to mention any specific country, but I can say that England is always welcoming foreigners good, but Hull is a completely different level.
Wonderful play, good assist, pure luck for the goal.
No, I went pretty good.
You are a football man through and through, but getting into the business of football, especially when it comes to ownership, it can be quite unforgiving and very stressful, I might add. So why did you take this challenge on?
My life is challenge, you know. From the first minute I entered the business, I started challenges. And God helped me, and I was fully focused, so I managed to overcome all the challenges until now. So when you overcome all the challenges, you want a new challenge. I mean, there in the television and media side, I can say that I did everything I dreamt of, and maybe 10 times higher level I went. Now, after this success in media business, I want to have a new challenge, and I think football could be the only target for me, because I was born to play football and watch football.
Last few years have been a bit stale, so yeah, we're looking forward to maybe moving up the league and maybe getting into the Premier League.
Yeah, the general atmosphere is we're a lot happier now, but the club isn't as divided. So hopefully, you know, it can be a new era and we can, you know, go and do really good things.
He seems to come forward with the right messages. Yeah, time will tell, but yeah, so far so good. I like what he says. Yeah, he seems ambitious. So yeah, very positive, very positive.
What's the goal? What's the plan? Let's say there's a 5-year plan for you and Hull City. What is it?
It's a good question, because we have a 4 or 5 years plan at the moment. I mean, first of all, of course, we're going to improve the team, but it was not time to improve it, because we just bought 3 days before the deadline, almost. so of the transfer window. So I can say that this team is a base, very good, energetic, very talented team, very young and good players. So what we have to do is just add some high quality players inside the team, not to make the team fully apart, then make it just step by step go to higher levels. But I mean, if today you ask me what this team needs, this team, for example, needs a very good striker for all this effort to come to a success. In football, strikers, I think, is the most important key point at the moment in world football. And we will have a very good 1-2 strikers for sure in the summertime. Also, don't forget, when you buy some players or just loan some players in the midterm, it's not enough time for them to overcome the match fitness, because they are waiting in a club without playing match, for example. You transfer them, they are very quality players, but how can they show their talent in 1 month when they don't have the match fitness? So in a long term, I'm not only planning things on the pitch, also I'm just planning to make a football club which in the world very unique and very different from all the football clubs.
It seems whatever Acun has put his mind to so far comes to fruition. But his journey to success was born out of tragedy. In 5 short years, Acun's life spiraled from hope and happiness to loss and solitude. Married at 20 and a father a year later, at the age of 22, his parents were killed in a car accident. Only his 10-month-old daughter survived. Grief left him depressed and housebound. Then tragedy struck again. Acun and his best friend were involved in a motorcycle accident. His friend lost his life. At 24, he was bankrupt and jobless. It was a defining and pivotal period of his life. Just looking back into your history, knowing what you've overcome, it's been quite traumatic. Yeah. And again, how did you get through those moments?
Yeah, I mean, this was how I was born, maybe. You know, always create some positiveness in every bad thing can happen or had happened. So I can say that this is my character, which was very useful in my way to success. Because I had extremely bad things happen in my life. I would say that until 25. I had so many traumas one to another. But after that, I always said, thank God, maybe the God will give me some more chances. I will have more chances, I will be successful. Always thinking positive. Yes, you are right about it. Positiveness made me motivated. Motivation made me successful. Success made me more motivated. Motivated brought more success.
Hoş geldiniz.
Aha.
Merhaba.
Öncelikle sezonumuz hayırlı uğurlu olsun.
Hoş geldiniz.
Teşekkür ederim.
Özlem doluyum.
You are a self-made man. None of this was given to you.
Yeah.
Did you ever plan this for yourself? Did you ever envision yourself having this much influence and power?
I mean, I don't think that you can imagine so far when you are starting from the start. So I always advise everybody to always focus on the next steps, not 2 kilometers away. When you are young, when you are not experienced, you don't have the enough know-how to make the correct dreams. So after an experience, you can make the correct dream. I mean, I was dreaming of a football club, yes, but it was not when I was a child, or when it was not after the university, or it was not in the first days of my career.
So when did that happen? When did you thought, oh, you know what,
When I started success after my success in Turkey, I started success all around the world. I understood that I can, for me, we will see by the way, but I had this self-confidence that I can do some things out of Turkey too. That made me success. The success of my productions all around the world made me believe in myself. So after that I said, I wish I had a team in England.
And then you got it.
And this is the team, yeah.